Who are you? A name, a body, a bundle of memories and desires? Since the moment we became self-aware, we've been haunted by this question. Every religion, philosophy, and system of thought has tried to answer it, but few have gone as deep and as radical as Buddhism. At the heart of Buddhist philosophy lies a bold and unsettling truth. There is no permanent, unchanging self. This is the teaching of Anatta, the doctrine of non-self. It is not a belief to adopt, but a truth to see directly through meditation and insight. To the untrained mind, this idea can feel strange, even disturbing. If there's no self, then who is reading these words? Who feels pain, love, joy, or sorrow? Who wakes in the morning and says, "This is me"? But let's not rush to conclusions. Instead, let's take a journey into the nature of self, mind, and reality itself. Let's begin with a simple story. One of the earliest Buddhist texts, the Milinda, records a dialogue between a monk named Nagasena and a Greek king, Milinda. The king asks, "What is your name?" Nagasena replies, "Although people call me Nagasena, that is only a designation. There is no permanent person behind that name." The king is puzzled. If there is no Nagasena, then who is standing before me? Who wears robes, eats food, speaks words? In response, Nagasena asks, "Great king, how did you come here?" "I came in a chariot," says Milinda. "Please tell me, what exactly is a chariot? Is it the wheels, the axle, the yoke, the reins, the seat? Or is it the combination of these parts?" The king realizes, the chariot is not any single part, nor is it separate from its parts. It is a concept we use to describe a collection of things working together. "Exactly so," says Nagasena. "In the same way, what we call a person is a convenient label for a combination of physical and mental elements, nothing more." Modern neuroscience surprisingly echoes this ancient insight. The brain, when examined, shows no center of self. Thoughts arise, emotions come and go. But there is no little person inside your head pulling the levers. Instead, we are processes, streams, a flow of experience. In Buddhism, this flow is broken down into 5 aggregates: skandhas, form, rupa, the physical body sensation, vedana, feelings, pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral perception, samjna, recognition and labeling mental formations, sankhara, thoughts, intentions, habits, consciousness, vijnana, awareness of experience. Each of these is impermanent. Each is constantly changing. None can be called the self. So when we say I, we are pointing to a shifting constellation of events, not a solid thing. You might ask, okay, that's interesting, but why does it matter? Because this mistaken belief in a fixed, permanent self is the root of suffering. When we cling to me and mine, we fear loss, we become angry when threatened, and we chase pleasures to maintain the illusion of control. But when we begin to see through the illusion, even slightly, we start to relax. We begin to let go. The Buddha didn't just teach non-self as a theory, he taught it as a path to liberation. And this is only the beginning. To truly understand the illusion of self, we must look, not merely with intellect, but with silence, stillness, and attention. This is where meditation comes in. In Buddhist practice, meditation isn't about becoming calm or happy. Those may happen, but they are not the goal. The real purpose is to see clearly, to observe the rising and falling of thoughts, sensations, and mental states. When you sit in silence and simply watch your experience, something curious begins to happen. A thought arises, "I wonder what time it is." You notice it and let it go. A sensation arises, a tightness in your shoulders. You observe it and it fades. An emotion arises, a wave of anxiety or joy. You feel it fully and it dissolves. With time, you begin to notice all things arise and pass away. None of them are you. They are like clouds drifting through the sky, beautiful, moving, but not the sky itself. And so the illusion begins to crack. But wait, if thoughts and sensations come and go, who is the one observing them? This is perhaps the most profound and subtle question. Many spiritual traditions would say the soul or the witness. But Buddhism is more radical. It says even the sense of an observer is a mental event, part of the process, not outside of it. In deep states of meditation, this becomes clear. Even the I that feels like it's meditating begins to fade. There is just awareness, spacious, open, not owned by anyone. The Thai forest master Ajahn Chah once said, "You are not the mind. You are not the body. You are not even awareness. Let go and see." This might sound paradoxical, and it is, but it points to something deeper than words can express. Why do we suffer? Because we take things personally. We think, "I am angry," but anger is just a passing storm. We think, "I am afraid," but fear is just a wave in the ocean. When we realize that these states are not self, they lose their power over us. This doesn't mean becoming numb or indifferent. In fact, it leads to more compassion. When we are not obsessed with protecting the ego, we can finally listen to others, feel their pain, act with kindness, not from a place of identity, but from a place of clarity. Freedom in the Buddhist path is not about becoming someone perfect. It's about no longer being trapped in the illusion of someone at all. Imagine a mirror. It reflects everything: faces, clouds, sunlight, shadows. But it doesn't cling to any of it. It remains clear, empty, yet fully aware. This is a symbol for the awakened mind. It sees clearly, without grabbing, without resisting. Now imagine the opposite, a person wearing 1,000 masks, each one trying to prove something. I am smart, I am good, I am better, I am broken. The more masks we wear, the more we forget who we really are, until we realize there was no fixed face underneath. Just openness, just presence. Neuroscience has found no central I in the brain. There is no single control room, no core processor that says, "This is me." Instead, the mind emerges from networks, dynamic, interdependent, ever-shifting. The British philosopher Derek Parfit wrote, "When I believed that my existence was such a deep further fact, I seemed imprisoned in myself. My life seemed like a glass tunnel. Now when I look out at the world, the glass tunnel disappears." This mirrors what the Buddha taught 2,500 years ago. The self is not a thing, but a process, a mirage that disappears the moment we stop chasing it.